welcome to the 20th Annual Lowy Lecture.
Tonight, we have the great honour of welcoming the President of the Czech Republic, Petr Pavel. The President is one of Europe's strongest advocates for Ukraine. During my father's childhood in the 1930s, he was a Czech citizen living in a small country town called Filikovo. Even though he was just a little boy at the time, Czechoslovakia stood out to my dad as the only democracy in Eastern Europe.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to have been invited to deliver the annual Lowy Lecture. The world is witnessing a record number of armed conflicts at varying levels of intensity. The highest number since World War II. The most profound impact of the conflict in Ukraine is the strengthened cooperation among Russia, Iran, North Korea and China. This bloc has the potential and the ambition to reshape global politics, trade and security, redirecting power, values, principles and influence away from democratic countries for years to come.
Is it more fun to be a military commander or a president?
Well, as a military commander, you give the orders and usually these orders are executed. I believe it's absolutely justified to have Europe militarily capable, politically self-confident, to be a true partner to the United States. And then wherever the problem is, where the United States would be engaged elsewhere, for example Asia, Europe should be able to defend itself even without American presence. And that is our biggest task. This is how I see true partnership, transatlantic bond, because otherwise it will always be a dependent child and a very unhappy father. It won't be so easy to convince Donald Trump on changing his course and narratives. But at the same time, I believe that in all our debates, we will have to be very open in pointing where is actually our rival or enemy. It's not across the Atlantic. We should also remind China that it's not only a matter of responsibility, but it's also useful for their own economy. Obviously, it's quite normal that there is some economic competition, but at the same point, we will have to stop and say, when we go on in competing with each other, we will actually get weaker against our true rival in East Asia.
So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking President Pavel.